Flandre is thinking about that Rek'Sai top lane. I haven't really been super sold on the impact of Rek'Sai top yet. Obviously, we did see Doran get a solo kill in the previous game. You know how difficult it is to lock this champion down simply due to the tunnels. And into the K'Sante matchup, I think it's perfectly fine.
Who's got the better hands? You know, by the 25-minute mark.
Terrifying.
Viper's Kai'Sa was nuts.
It really became a game
so good.
Will Viper win the game or not?
But maybe Flandre again on the Rek'Sai is going to be fantastic too. He was great yesterday. Now he starts off with an armbar onto Canyon. He's relying on the auto. Shanks pokes up with a threaded volley. A 2v2 continues. Ruler backing off as he went for the lane swap up in top. Flandre is going to see him there, and Tarzan goes back to farm.
Looking to make some magic happen on the Rift. Kael though, level 3. He's a full level up over Duro.
Duro hasn't been in the lane of experience in quite a while. Stun misses, but does not. The seismic shove. Damage onto Chovy's close. Tarzan, Audacity, flashes match. The auto, no, it's first, but to Chovy, with Shanks getting the return. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I think Orcs would say pretty good, but I can't do an Orcs voice, because I'm Australian. Duro, engage onto Kael. Support v support, but Duro's taking the brunt of it. Phosphorus bomb flashed away from. Flash match by Hope with the Gatling gunning. Autos gets a kill, but now in a 2 vs 1 in trouble. Wind becomes lightning, sends him up, and the 3 talent strike. Hope is about to die. Meanwhile, Tarzan's ulti comes off with a good route too, and a seismic shove. Shanks is saving the play with Kael getting a wall hit. Chovy close to dying too with a threaded volley at max range. He runs for his life, but Tarzan helps get that mid laner on the board.
It's AL that come out on top in the skirmish. Hope then flashes in to follow, securing the kill, but then the Realm Warp allows for Chovy to arrive that much quicker to the fight. The junglers get involved, the mid laners are, and then we're back to live.
We are back to live. Canyon on Tarzan in the pit, forces his flash. Away he goes, and Tarzan now separated from that objective. Genji picked up 1, now 2, and all 3 grubs. So we come back to live.
The pressure, you can tell.
5 top.
Flandre feels the pressure. Is he going to walk away from this tower, though? There's the Realm Warp.
It's going to come in quick and fast, and with the engage from Duro, Flandre up against the wall, the help from Tarzan. Supreme display of talent, stuns too, and Genji with all 5 members, 4 in the gang, can't kill Flandre.
TP going to be used to get back to mid lane. Chovy wants to protect as many plates as he can. Now it's AL's turn.
Disengage from Kael. He's got to keep his vertic out. Duro interrupts for the time being. The shove is not into a wall, so Genji, 3 of them, meanwhile, in top, are going to run back from the turret. Shanks was here. He walked up. He did not use the wall. And that keeper's verdict, because it was interrupted, goes on a bigger cooldown.
I mean, credit to AL. Sorry.
It's happening in Fog of War.
Right now, it's Shanks that is kind of chovying, as now they threaten to dive on the Keen. This is always a risky thing. Diving Keen is no easy feat.
No, it's not, especially on K'Sante. Supreme display is there.
Oh my
Tarzan
goodness.
flashes away. Seismic shove connects. Keen responds likewise, but Ruler finds Tarzan before he goes into Fog of War himself. Shanks going to poke out. Ruler gets flicked back, but no. A flash away to disengage. Keen still gets poked out, but diving at K'Sante, no, Gordon Ramsay wouldn't put that on his menu.
But I mean, it's also diving Keen, and the craziest thing that Keen did in that dive, and often, like, if you start it super fast, ooh, hang on a minute.
Tarzan is fast. Tarzan's real fast. Onto Canyon, he'll get stunned up, and there's a double into the wall. Kael's gone deep, though. A 2-man headbutt. Pulverize and Genji have torn AL asunder. As Shanks comes in with the Weaver's Wall, he's cut off Genji in response. A seismic shove on the Cal, and he goes into the pen. Shanks will pick up that kill while Flandre absorbs top. Keen is just altered, and AL get a response for that Herald.
But Keen also on the way.
Tarzan with no ulti. Will they continue? AL in a dangerous spot as Tarzan can't get poke over the wall. Shanks will start off with the threaded volleys as well. Flandre and Tarzan from one angle.
Collapse is looking good. The root from Tarzan doesn't connect. They turn onto Flandre.
The engage is not bad, but Flandre is a tank. He'll take a wild dart. The Weaver's Wall spreads thin, but it might actually help Genji on the Dragon, trying to burst it down as Ruler, who gets into the pit. The poke out. The meanwhile, Kael with the disengage. Dragon's exposed and stolen. Keen gets sent away by Kael, and the fight will ensue. Jumping forward is Canyon with now the ulti popped as well. Keen jumping forward, getting the flip onto Shanks. 2 down, 3 to go as Genji look for the chase. They'll find Hope up next as Flandre sacrifices his life to save the rest, but Hope still might not be able to the woods as Ruler follows up with the killer instinct, locks in the triple, and Genji lock in.
But Genji will be hesitant to hand over the soul.
Chovy, he's going to face check. Flandre's got a tunnel out, but here comes Ruler again with the killer instinct. Flandre tries to get out with a number over the wall, and that tunnel won't save his life. Ruler with number 5. Arakan's on the other side of the map, but who's going to burst it down?
lot of vision. You just highlighted it. So much control. Gen G right now want to focus on Sadakhan. They're just going to melt through this.
Tarzan backed. Tarzan actually just backed, so...
No way they can contest.
That's gone.
Unless AL can get a huge Poppy ultimate off, TP's going to come through. They're looking to contest this, but it's already gone. Too little, too late.
Juro's taken a little bit of poke, but that's all it is. A little bit here from anyone's legend. As Chovy hovers around the outside, there's the Weaver's Wall to separate. Looking for the pick. Keen separates too, but the Poppy ult will only find one. It's onto Chovy for now, running in towards the Dragon, but it's at 4K. It ain't stealable as Keen pops the ulti. The all out there. He is getting poked down, and Shanks is sending away to the Supreme Display. Will find the mark on the side, and Ruler jumped in to a Poppy with a steadfast presence. Dragon stolen, and the fight for AL taken away. Kyle, this pick pays dividends.
The arena erupts as AL shut down Gen G in the fight. Ruler sees an angle when Juro goes in, but then he gets knocked up. The reaction by Kyle. The Baron is secured as well. And just like that.
But the fights are feeling more confident from the LPL second seed.
Gotta still be careful. TP flank from Keen. This is a deep flank coming through.
Deep. Tarzan going first. Kyle with the ulti again. Finds another market. Chovy once more. Juro getting burnt down with the ult from Canyon. He'll be isolated, and everyone can jump in with ease. Flandre's now joined in as well, and Gen G have immediately lost two. The flash of Ruler gone as well, as Shanks Weaver's Wall won't find a target. It's still another big win for AL. Not all of it, but most of it. Shanks keeps sending out the poke. Plenty of mana to continue on. And as you said, Hope is going to do this quick.
Canyon on his way over. The ulti, beautiful from Shanks.
And
how does Gen G get in?
The timing's great. Maybe with a Realm Warp to one side of Chovy by himself. Keen jumping in first hand. KO guards the entrance, and Elder's taken. Anyone's legend. Turn for the fight as Gen G got to run. They might take Flandre, but with Elder, it's a buff to beat the rest. 1 for 1. Keen getting poked. The flash. Kyle gets close. Keen's one step away from dying, but first Canyon will go in the coffin then. Juro, as he runs away, he's getting chased up by a Gatling gun and a pair of pebbles. He'll flash out, but now with the Supreme Display missing out, you say, hey, doesn't matter. Tarzan finds another, and AL steps away from the base.
Exquisite execution once again. The ultimate from Shanks to cut Gen G's approach off, securing the Elder Dragon and converting it into the fight. TP from Shanks, returning to the mid-wave. The TP from Kyle. They have the Nexus in their eyes. They're looking to take down the best team in the world.
It looks like Kyle has committed parricide, as Juro is just another target. Ruler was fed the hope of Gen G, but even he is not enough. In China, AL will soar, and once again we are reminded that Tabe is the greatest LPL coach that has ever lived.
The underestimated AL came out swinging in today's matchup as they got the better of Gen G in the most important team fights. A rivalry that continues to grow, as this is the second LPL team to go 2-0 here at Worlds.
How does he keep turning these teams around? I don't know, but the desk is going to tell us how that one burned the house down for AL's 2-0.
Well, it's cinematic moments. I doubted Raz, but he was right. It was looking doomed. Man. They were looking lost. The early game was good, but then Gen G did the Gen G thing. They won the fight. Suddenly they were rich, but it wasn't enough.